Hello everyone, my name is Gert and welcome to another episode of... And also welcome to another episode of Battle of the Amps. Today we have got again two Engls here. This is the Engl Ironball Special Edition and this is the rack preamp, the e530. So the setup for today looks as follows. My Siggi Braun, the Herytage signature guitar. Then I'm going into my quad Cortex. And from the quad Cortex I use the loop 1, that means send one out into the input of the Ironball, and from the send of the Ironball back into the return 1 in the quad Cortex. And I have saved this on scene 1. And then from the send 2 we're going out into the input of the rack preamp, send out of the rack preamp into the return 2 of the quad Cortex, and with that I have the loop 2 and I've saved this to scene 2. Then we're going out from the out 3 into the return of the Ironball, and with this scenario I can use the built-in effects and the noise gate for both preamps, because the effect and noise gate and all this stuff is laying behind the effect return of the Ironball. So that's great. And I discovered this by accident because I was on the search for the E810 power amp. This is a 20 watt EL34 version. Then I looked around in my gear nut corner and thought, you have the Ironball. This is 20 watts, like the power amp, mono, and you have all the effects and bells and whistles and that. So let's try to connect my preamp into the return, and it worked flawlessly. Great! So, from the signal out of the Ironball's power amp speaker out, we're going into this Engl 4x12 cabinet. This is the V30 speaker and the SM57 microphone. And as a second sound option, I hooked up the XLR-Out from the Ironball, going straight into my interface and into my DAW, which is Cubase. So without any further ado, let's grab my black drum. Standby is off. And this is the Ironball. Yeah, I will switch the audio back and forth. Rack preamp. Both sound great in their own way, but there are some differences. Back to the Ironball. This is less gainy and a bit more mid-forward. Very tight. Preamp. Also very tight. The Ironball reminds me a bit of the Savage Mark 1. Preamp. Okay, let's play with the EQs a bit. Back to the Ironball. This needs more treble. A bit more mids. A bit more lead presence. A bit more bass as well. And a bit more gain. I like that sound. Okay, back to the preamp. We need a contour button. now the sound gets alive. And I think it's a bit louder than the Ironball now. I have to reduce the lead volume a bit. Now they are about the same. A bit more gain. This works so good. Preamp into the effect return and using all the bells and whistles. Bit more low mids. And a bit more high mids. Or treble. Let's have a look. Or let's have a here. Ah, I like it. Back to the Ironball. They're about the same. Not 100%, but they are close. What? Preamp is a bit more aggressive. And we can use the built-in effects. This is so great. So delay, reverb and master volume boost. Preamp. Nice. So. cool. This could be a great little rack setup, but you have to get yourself like kind of a switcher. I have done it here with my quad Cortex. This could be done a lot easier. And then, for example, with the rack, you could dial in total different EQ settings, and then you have two different channels, one for rhythm and one for lead, and this could be very cool and very lightweight. So this is about 7 kilos. The preamp, I don't know, 3 or 4 kilos, maybe a rack. Then you have a power amp, 2 preamps, XLR-Out effects. You just maybe need wireless and your switching system, and then you're good to go. Cool, cool. And yeah, that's what I do here in my Gear Nut Corner. I try stuff out. I like putting weird combinations together and share it with you guys. Okay, and now I'm asking you again, which amp, or precisely which preamp, do you like the most today? The Ironball Special Edition going into its own effect return and power amp, or the rack preamp, the e530, going also into the effect return of the power amp? Yeah. Please let me know down there in the comments below your thoughts and opinions. And yeah, if you like what I'm doing, please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. With that being said, thank you very much for your attention, and see you guys on the next one. Bye bye, ciao!